Welcome into the SEMO edition of HawksNest. I'm your host, Justin Trevelyan, and I'm joined here with Owen Carando and Caleb Hoggard. And guys, let's just start with SEMO football here. A tough loss against Murray State. Fortunately, it did not technically count for the OVC standings. So, Caleb, what do you think kind of went wrong for the Red Hawks in that game?
Well, when it comes to football and it comes to winning games, it's a game, not only a game of inches, but it's also a game of momentum. SEMO went into halftime up 31-16 and just gave up back-to-back possession touchdowns to Murray State. Even one of them was a 52-yard punt return. I mean, you just can't let that happen. You can't really knock the offense. Gino has senior running back rushed for 176 yards, 2 touchdowns. But, it just comes down to momentum. Murray State had the ball and came down to the last play, and they capitalized in a big way to get that win.
Yeah, a game-winning field goal is definitely something that's disappointing for the Red Hawks. But, they get another opportunity tomorrow against UT Martin. So, Owen, what do you think needs to happen for them to come away with that victory?
You got to keep up the run game. Gino has, as Caleb mentioned, has been electric this year. So if you can get him going on the ground early, that'll also help a little bit with your clock management. And when you get later into that second half, and maybe he can punch in a couple touchdowns for the Red Hawks.
And then I guess we'll move on to volleyball here. They have a weekend series against Tennessee Tech this weekend, and this is going to be a tougher game than last weekend with SIUE. So, Owen, what do you think the Red Hawks need to keep doing to keep their win streak alive?
First of all, they're on a 7-game win streak right now, so they're on an absolute roll, and that's what you want going into the later half of the year, especially when you have a more heavy loaded back end of the schedule against a couple of tougher teams. But if they can keep that balanced offensive attack going here, I think they'll have no problem this weekend.
And then they're I believe 1 game back from first place in the OVC. Of course, first place getting the #1 seed in the tournament. So hopefully they can get higher in the standings and come away with that. And then moving on to soccer here, tough loss last night, 3-1 SIUE, who's a good team. They have Tennessee Tech at home Sunday. So, Owen, what do you think needs to happen to try to get another win here?
Well, first of all, it's their senior day Sunday, so there's going to be a lot of emotion in the stadium. They're going to have a lot of, basically, they just want to go out there and win one last time here at home. So I think if you can keep up that good defense, but really you need to, I would say, really try to attack on offense. Don't lay back on your heels, even if you get a 1-0 lead. Just kind of attack and keep creating shots for yourself, and that's what it will take for them to win this game.
I definitely agree. They need to keep up their offensive attack. Well, this has been the SEMO edition of HawksNest. Again, I'm Justin Trevelyan. Thanks for watching.